Hello everyone, hi BookTube, hi YouTube. Thank you for, and yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who watched the last video, which was the first video I've made in a couple of years, because I was genuinely surprised at the number of people who commented on it and said, hey, you know what, welcome back, and I really appreciate that. So, and I was surprised by it. So, thank you very much. It does mean something to me. So, much appreciated. And so here I am again, video number 2 after a long time. So I thought today I would start by just. I think over the next few videos I'm going to talk about some of the books that I've read in the last year, maybe the last year or two, since I haven't obviously spoken about them on here. But I think I'll just take it a book at a time and see how that goes. So the book that I was having a look at my trusty notebook log where I keep a note of everything that I've read, and I was looking over books that I'd read this year, and I think, you know, certainly one of the most interesting ones was a book called Project Hail Mary, and I'm just going to double check the author name. It's written by Andy Weir. So, to my surprise, over the past couple of years, I've kind of just veered off slightly towards science fiction. Not completely, but I do like the odd science fiction book. And I'll try and put an image of the book here, if my technical skills will allow it. But no, I thought it was a fascinating book, and it has to do with the Earth being under threat by these microscopic creatures that basically suck energy from the sun, and therefore slowly but ever so surely is putting life on Earth in danger. And it's about how we managed to send someone out to investigate this, and will they save the Earth? I'm not going to tell you that in case you want to watch it, in case you want to read the book rather, not watch the book. But it's a fascinating read, and it's very heavy on science. So if you enjoy the sort of technical aspects, the scientific descriptions, then it's definitely worth a read. And it certainly offers a different perspective on life and things and the issues of the day, including global warming. You know, it offers a completely upside down view of that situation that we're currently in. And so, yeah, it was absolutely fascinating, and absolutely I'd give it a 5-star rating. But if you don't enjoy science heavy books, then it's probably not for you. But it's certainly, I would quite a limb and say it's certainly one of the best science fiction books that I've ever read. Although I haven't read all that many, but it's certainly one of the best ones to date. And so I'll talk a little bit about some of the other science fiction books I've read in the not too distant future. So, but that was certainly a great book. Now the next thing that I want to talk about is something I'm going to attempt again, which I did when I was making videos before, which is using my random number generator, see, kind of challenge myself to see what I remember of one of the books that I've read. So to date, I've read 374 books, which isn't much, you know, compared to other readers out there, other avid readers. But you know, that's the number that I'm working with, so that's what I've read so far. So the random number which I chose before making this video was the number 254. So what book is number 254 out of this amazing log? Well, we'll soon find out. And it's a book called David and Goliath by Malcolm Gladwell. And again, I'll try and put an image up here so that you can see that the book in question. Yeah, what can I remember about David and Goliath? Well, it's a non-fiction book. It's Malcolm Gladwell. I believe he is Canadian. He's a very interesting guy, actually. I don't know if he's actually a psychologist, but he's certainly into psychology-related topics. And this, as you may guess from the title, is about someone, examples of people who are very much taking on something bigger, better, larger than they are, and trying to overcome immense obstacles, and whether those obstacles come in the form of people, things, companies, life. And it's fascinating because we all experience being David in relation to a Goliath in whatever form that takes. And it's, you know, I always take a real interest in the underdog in life, the underdog who has to overcome the larger enemy, and that's something that's always endlessly fascinating to me. So yeah, it's a very good book. I seem to remember, I mean, it was a while ago that I read it. Let's see, when I actually read that book was back in 2020, January 2020, so 3 years or so ago now. And I think I remember wanting from the book more kind of everyday examples, more concrete examples, and I think it was a little bit general for my liking, but it's still very good. So yeah, I would recommend that one. I would recommend Malcolm Gladwell in general. His other books being Blink and The Tipping Point, who and both of those books are excellent as well. Kind of, I don't know if pop psychology is the right word. It's I suppose it is. But yeah, they're both very good books. So anyway, I think I'll leave it there for today, and hope that you're all doing well, and thanks again for tuning back into this channel, and I'll leave it there. So thanks for watching, and all the best.